our Luke Ackbar deck again. You saw how funny it was in the last matchup. We'll see if we can create just as much humor. Gonna have a little bit more difficult of a time building up cards if we're playing against Vader Raider though. So we'll see how that goes. Drawing to 5. We've got our launch bay, which is great. We've got that, which is great. What we need is a way to generate some moolah. So let's hope for that. We got a logistics, a 3PO, and a destiny. We could not ask for better cards right there. Other than maybe a guard. A guard would have been nice. But we'll roll in and see how we do. Imperial Armory wouldn't help us a ton, but not the end of the world. We're trying to get Launch Bay out there, draw up to 7 fancy like that. We've got a lot of zero-cost cards to deal with FN Unkar stuff out there. I think only like 6 of our cards cost 2 or more. I think it's 2 Jedi Robes, 2 Force. Alright, we rolled awful for our roll-off, so we are probably not getting Maz's Castle to help us out. Meters die because it's not spawning. See if we can help. Nope, he found it. We gotta be careful. With blue, he's probably gonna have deflect in his deck, and that's the biggest danger to our launch base strategy, is getting that deflected. We'll see. Maybe everyone will come up blank over here. Nope, I see a 3, 4, 5, 6. We're probably playing on Imperial Armory. Alright. Gonna put 2 shields on Luke. Keep him alive. Just gonna play in It Binds All Things. We're gonna play an Old Ben's Journals onto Luke. So this will let us draw extra cards. We're going to draw a card from Luke, and we can get a card from that each turn. So we're going to cycle our deck pretty fast. Alright, he's going to use It Binds All Things to play something on Vader, probably. A Force Training. Alright, we're going to use Luke's ability and roll him in. Awful. Alright, in comes Vader. Use his ability. I assume he does. Yep, so we're going to discard Ben's Journals. And then I think we will roll in Ackbar. Ugh, range damage. Could not be worse. Is he going to deflect? We'll see. No, he doesn't have the money to deflect, so that's good. He's going to roll on the Tusken. Get a resource. We'll see if he wants to claim it right away. He's going to claim it. Okay. Got that. Alright. So we're going to use this. So we'll focus Ackbar into a focus. And then we'll focus Luke to a 3 and the journals into a resource. If this journals had a 2-face, we could Destiny Launch Bay in this turn, but I think we're going to be out of luck for that. We can get it in. We can logistics, and then we can play 3PO for the other one. Alright, he's going to use that on Vader's die to turn something into a 3 and swing at Luke. Alright. We're going to pay 1 for 3PO. See what he wants to do here. He's going to take a shield. I'm going to logistics on this die to draw 2. Two resources, not cards, sorry. Alright, we'll see if he's just going to claim or what his plan is here. Looks like he's going to reroll. He did get a 1 range damage. We'll roll in 3PO. Alright. Let's use 3PO's ability to treat Luke as resources. He's going to claim. We're going to play Launch Bay for 5. Roll it in. It's only going to deal 1 this turn, but better than nothing. We'll take a shield on Luke. And on we go. Alright, we're going to ditch Destiny now, because we have our Launch Bay out there at this point. We'd rather draw things like Guard and All In. All great right there. So here we go. We've got a pretty exciting hand in front of us. We want to roll Luke in as quick as possible to set up Guard. So if he plays something on Vader, we're going to roll Luke in. If he doesn't, we might promotion on Ackbar. Keeps our hand at 5. Oh, got to gain our resources. Keeps our hand at 5, but gives us a little bit more focus. Alright, so he's going to It Binds All Things to bring that out. So we're going to roll Luke in. And hope for a 3 melee face here. We got nothing. Bummer. Okay. Alright, he's going to send Vader in, so we're going to discard Destiny. Because again, we already got our big combo cards out. That shield is actually going to hurt us now on Luke if he rolls a special here. He did get a 3 melee and a +2 melee. All of that is pretty nasty. Let's man, there's not much we can do about that. Let's play promotion on Ackbar and draw a card. There we go. So we got all in, which is really good for us. He's probably going to want to just swing for 5 at Luke. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus the shield makes 5. We're going to roll in Ackbar. Actually, dang, we forgot to draw with Luke. That was dumb. Going to roll on Launch Bay as a blank. Yeah, we got to not forget to draw with Luke. That's really important to our strategy, actually. He's going to take a resource and deal damage to Luke. We're going to roll in Ackbar. What's the worst that could happen? Absolutely nothing. So Luke's already at 7. It's a little worrisome, but we should be able to combo pretty heavily here, depending on if he has Deflect or not. And even if he has Deflect, I think we're okay. He's going to pass. We're going to use that ability to draw a card. Gets our Launch Bay up to 5. He's going to pass again. So we are going to roll in 3PO. Alright. It's not bad. He doesn't like you. On the Launch Bay die. Okay. That's fine with me. I think we will focus this guy into a 2 focus, and then focus Luke into 2 3s. going to claim. See if he wants to play anything. We're going to field medic first. So that lets us heal 2 on Luke. And we're going to swing for 6 at Vader. I don't think we need the second launch bay, but I'm not sure. So we're going to gain our 2 resources and draw just 1. He's going to get rid of a force throw. Surprised he didn't play that over his force training. This time we're not going to forget to draw with Luke, though, hopefully. Alright, so what have we gotten rid of? We've gotten rid of a shock. He doesn't like you. No deflects yet. No isolations yet. We still have all in to create our massive, massive chain. And Vader's down to 8 health, so if we can get a 3 from Luke and a 5 or 4 from Launch Bay, we'd be golden. So let's see, he's going to play something right away again. We still have both copies of Guard, so really, we should be pretty happy. We just need to roll a 3 melee here. Thank goodness, a 2 melee is better than nothing, huh? Is he going to shock it? Excellent. It's going to roll in Vader so we can get rid of some dice with Guard. Hopefully the most damaging ones. Alright, he's going to trigger his ability. We'll see what he rolls first. We're either going to get rid of Deflect or Guard. Honestly, probably Deflect. Let's see here. Okay, so let's Guard. Oh wait, we forgot to draw with Luke again. My gosh. Those 2. He can still bait and switch Vader into a 3, which is kind of annoying, but not the end of the world. He's going to Force Strike Vader instead. Okay. To a 3. So we'll take 3 on Luke. That puts Luke up to 8, so he's getting close there. Let's roll in Ackbar. He gets his 2 focus naturally, which is really nice. So we can still set up a 3 and a 3 there. Alright, he's going to roll in the Raider. Can't resolve it because he's got no money. I like that plan. Let's roll in our Launch Bay. We could just discard his hand here, which would keep us alive. Kind of like that plan. He doesn't like you probably away at a Launch Bay, honestly. He might do the 2 focus from Ackbar, though. Nope, he's going to get rid of the Launch Bay, which sounds good to me. So we will roll in 3PO as a focus as well. You can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So that puts Luke to 9. We're going to all in. So you're going to use 3 focus to set up five damage, which will all go at Vader. Almost gets him out of there. Now we'll see if he wants to re-roll the Tusken or if he wants to claim. I think claiming is the smart move there, so that's probably good for him. And we'll draw 3. Okay. He discarded that to play a hunker down. Very interesting. I'd be surprised if he doesn't take the shield right away then, because if he rolls in, he could run into trouble. I could also see rolling in the Tusken Raider right away, because if you roll that 3 for 1, he can kill Luke right off the bat, which would be really good for him. So, let's see what he does. He's used both Force Strikes, but no bait and switches. Alright, he's going to roll in Vader. We're going to discard 3PO, because he's the least important to us, and we're at least going to get a card draw off Luke, but we'll see what he rolls here. Yeah, so Luke is definitely toast. So let's draw a card from him first. And roll him in. He didn't roll anything great, so maybe he won't kill him right away, but I think he's going to. Yep. That sounds good to me. Let's, so those are all gone. Let's roll in 3PO. Alright, let's roll in Launch Bay and hope for not range damage here. Dang it. That's unfortunate. He's probably going to deflect that. He might not have it. And if that's the case, we're really in for a matchup. So he must not have anything to remove it, which is really good for us. If we get rid of his blue characters, we also get rid of his spot blue for deflect. Alright, he's going to disrupt 2 resources, which is probably a good plan for him. We don't even need to do that. We'll just hit for 5. And that should take care of Vader. Excellent. So we've got Ackbar full health. He's got a Tusken at full health. But we've got a Launch Bay and C-3PO on our side. So that's good news. We don't have enough to play Launch Bay yet. We're going to try to claim here and get ahead of the game a little bit. He's going to play a Holocron. Okay. If that's the case, we'll roll in Ackbar. Anything we can get is good, so let's do 1 to the Tusken. We might want to start discarding in case he could get a Mind Probe out there this turn, which could be brutal. 5 on Ackbar would really hurt. Luckily, he rolls garbage. Let's take a shield. He's going to discard no mercy to reroll. That's good for us, too. But I think that only works on blue dice. Yep. He does get double specials here, which is kind of painful for us. So let's discard that and reroll, just in case he's got a Mind Probe in hand. Or Force Throw, either way. He's gonna return both those to hand. Pop out. Alright, so we'll claim. Well, he's going to roll the force choke in, which is okay for us. The good news is he can't force choke 3PO or launch bay, so I'm pretty safe there. Alright, so let's claim, now that we're not so worried. Alright, so he's going to discard one at random. He'll get rid of a deflect, which is great. We want to keep our higher grounds if we can. He'll play his other holocron. Alright, Ackbar, it's all down to you. So we're going to get rid of guard and draw 3. We drew some great ones here. And we're rolling in this right away. 5 discard. Get rid of his hand. That sounds great to me. Is it better than 5 damage? I don't think so. That's the problem. You got to be careful because he can control C-3PO's die. But having higher ground will help us a little bit with this Tusken, hopefully. It looks like he's going to play that lightsaber. So let's roll in 3PO. Without a second Obi-Wan's journal, the most we're going to get is 5, which is a little unfortunate. He might shock away this 3PO too. Okay. Doesn't have enough money for backup muscle because he forgot to pay for lightsaber. So we're safe for now. The last thing he needs is more unblockable damage, right? So maybe we will have him discard his hand. I don't know. How many cards is he left to in deck? 9 versus our 9. We're probably not going to win on milling. And he doesn't really have a way around launch bay. Can't isolation it. Doesn't have blue characters anymore. You could feel your anger if he has that. That's about it. Alright. If we could get 2 more resources, we could get a second launch bay too, which would be great. I'm deciding if we should roll Ackbar in first or not. So, well, we'll see what he does. And he disconnected. And our opponent's back. I think his best bet here is to roll in the Tusken. He could throw a force throw onto that and throw the launch bay die. I didn't think of that. One of the force throws is down here, so hopefully not. And he'd have to have money to roll it in, so I guess he couldn't get it out this turn, which is good. Let's hope he gives us something to higher ground. That'd be really nice. But instead he rolls complete garbage. He's going to claim the shield right away. We'll roll in snack bar. No reason not to. 2 focus. There we go. We'll focus this to a ranged face. Oh, sorry. All in. Focus that to a ranged face. I don't know why I did that. I guess I could have done it separately, but 5. We'll also gain a buck. See what he wants to do here. Is he going to claim? He is going to claim. All right. We'll then play this for 2. All the shields we can get are good at this point. And we'll go on to the next turn. Mind probe. That's not what we needed there. Well, let's get rid of high ground. We'll keep determination. We're back up to 3 resources. So we want to get things out of our hand as soon as possible. We don't have any removal, so that's also a little bit scary. We do have his Tusken down to 4 health, which is pretty nice. He's got to pay for that. That, didn't they? Or one of those did. I think he's still got to pay 1. He had 2 resources. He claimed. Discarded 1, so it should cost 1. Should be down to 3. I don't know if it really matters. We'll find out. Alright, in comes the Tusken. He's going to try to hit for 5 with Mind Probe right away. In which case we'll be sad. He gets pretty garbage results here. See if he wants to do anything. Looks like he's going to discard a Force Throw, which is really surprising, to disrupt 2. If that's the case, we are going to discard promotion and pay... he got rid of his Force Throw, so I guess we don't care about that. Let's roll in Launch Bay. Blank. Bummer. Okay. He's really got to search for damage out of these guys. He might have a Mind Probe left if he threw that Force Throw and he's keeping Holocron. I'm not sure. Just gonna pitch the hunker down to roll stuff. Just gonna roll garbage. Let's roll in Ackbar. He's got a lot of dice that have focus, and none of them come up focus. Typical. He's gonna deal 1 to Ackbar. Let's roll on 3PO. I think we have it here if he doesn't remove 3PO's die. Ooh, he's focused. That's even better. He's got play backup muscle for 1. Let's focus this into a 5 ranged. So we could have removed 3PO to turn that into a focus, to turn this into a 5 range, but we'll see if he's got a removal or not. If he doesn't, I think we got this game sealed away. Ackbar for the win.